Here we go. We're back. Um, check out my channel. I got a new video out. Got some new shorts out. Hope you guys like it all. Yeah, but that's not what I'm here to talk about today. We got the Premier League is back, starting today. Arsenal Coventry. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna predict the league. You know, I'm not an expert or anything, but I watch the league. I'm informed. So I'm gonna predict it. Let's see what we got this year. So here's the table. I made it in Excel. Pretty exciting stuff. I'm going to start from the bottom. Go name the relegated teams first. And then I'll work my way up. Name the champions. Starting with 20th. I do want to apologize in advance to any fans I offend. It's a tough league to predict. But alas, I must do it. As a pundit, I must. So, 20th, we got Ipswich. I'm sorry. I'm just not impressed by what they did in the summer. They got a midfielder who played at Burnley last year. Wasn't very impressive. Jaden Philogene a good player. I like Portman Road. Looks like a cool place, but I don't know. I just don't see it. I'm not super informed on all their signings, and this lineup's obviously not accurate because Keeper's not going to play up front, but I just don't love it. I got Ipswich, 20th. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Tractor Boys. Don't know what to tell you. I feel bad. But this is probably my biggest surprise. We got 19th, Fulham. I don't like what they did. I don't trust Arbeloa coming. I'm not impressed by their signings. They need this guy to score goals, this Garcia guy. If he doesn't score goals, they're fucked. They have no goals. They lost Harry Wilson. They lost Jimenez. I guess Rodrigo Muniz is still there. I just don't like their squad this year. Their defense is good. Their midfield's fine. I just don't see where they get goals. So I got Fulham 19th. That would be sad. I like Craven Cottage. But, I got to make tough decisions. And finally, the last relegated spot. The spot you don't want to be. I got it going to Coventry, sadly. Sorry, Cov. I'm excited to see you in the Prem. The beautiful sky blue kits are something to behold. And I'm excited to see Jack Radoni, good player, but I just don't trust Frank Lampard. It's that simple. I don't trust Frank Lampard. If Hashdog Wright was healthy, maybe I would. They have a solid team. I don't know about the back line, though. They're unproven. Van Ewyk's good going forward, but I think they might get chopped up, and that'll be a bummer. So, going down. Thanks for coming. See ya, Cov. Sky Blues. And now with that means the favorite everyone's picking to go down. I got Hull staying up. I think McBurney can bag 10. I like their owner. They got some Turkish tricksters. The KC Stadium's cool. I don't know. I think their vibes will keep them up. 17th, Hull. Congrats to the Tigers and their fans. I guess not congrats. It's not real, but they've been through hell and back. So 16th, I have Sunderland. They haven't done enough to strengthen their squad. They have a good squad, but they're going to be in the Europa League. That's a shit ton of games. So they're going to want to win that, you would think. European nights in the Stadium of Light. So they'll probably fall back in the Prem. That's what I got. 16th. In 15th now, I have a team in a similar position. Some people are talking about them go down, but I think they have a strong squad. It's Crystal Palace. They lost Glasner. That sucks. Mateta might be out still, but I like Xavier Gazzo, whatever. The American. I think they have a strong squad, but they're going to be in the Europa League. They're going to want to win that also. Yeah, I don't think they'll be struggling to stay up. I think Hull is going to be the only team of the bottom 4 to be in the battle, in addition to the 3 that go down. So they'll be safe, but 15th. They'll be safe, but not a season to remember in the Prem for them. I'm sticking with the theme. I got Brighton next. They're also in the Europa League. Let's talk about the Europa League, though. Of those 3 teams, which do I think have the best chances? Sunderland, Brighton, or Palace? Probably Palace. I think they're more proven. Their back line. They got the guy, the Moroccan guy, Chadi Riyad. And Chris Richards, they're solid. But I got Brighton here. They signed Vuskovic. You know, I like their manager, but they're going to be busy. So, yeah, sorry, Seagull fans. Didn't focus on you the whole time, but 14th. You're a well-run club. I'm not concerned. Herzler, he went to Turkey, which was weird right before the season starts. But, yeah. So moving on, my biggest surprise of the video, probably United. I got Manchester United in 13th. I think last year was a fluke, honestly. This is bold, but Bruno's old as shit, okay? And you need Bruno. He's your only player. You haven't done enough in the summer. I don't, who really trusts Carrick? And you're in the Champions League. I think this might be generous, honestly. I think it will be a tough year for United. The midfield's concerning. Tielemans can't run. Mainu, tricky, doesn't run that well. Fernandez can't run. So Santos is your only midfielder who can run. And then you have Baleba, who couldn't get into Brighton's squad over Hinchelwood. I don't know. I just don't see it going well this year. Push for FA Cup in the Champions League. I wish you guys the best. But another team I think will struggle, and I have them in 12th, is Everton. I like David Moyes. I like Brennan Johnson. I think that's a decent signing. James Garner, they held on to him. I don't know what's going to happen with Ndiaye. He's probably their best player. I think they have limited potential. Branthwaite, he's good too. Pickford's a fucking head case. But yeah, I think they'll have the benefit of the league being bad at the bottom. But I don't think they'll be very good this year. Hot take. Next up, we got a team who was really good last year, surprised a lot of teams. Brentford. I have them hanging steady pretty much. They were probably higher last year, probably in the upper table, but they didn't add too much, but they've hung on to Thiago and Shada. They're a solid team. Dango Ouattara is a good player. They lost Henderson to Chelsea, but fuck him. Yeah, I think they'll just be steady Eddie. Knock off some big teams, lose to some not so good teams, but same as last year, I think. Same as last year for the Bees. I do want to throw in, I don't like Kelleher. I don't think he's good. Nothing against the guy. Sorry, don't know how to say your first name, but I don't think he's a good keeper, so that's a weakness for them. Next up, I got a team that is steadying the ship a little bit after a rocky last season. They got a crazy owner. Shout out to that guy. I respect him. Exactly how I'd run my football club, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Probably worse. But Forest, the Tricky Trees. They have a solid squad. I like their additions. And they have Glasner now. So, do they play European football? No, I don't think so. So that's good. Should be an improvement. Their team's solid. I wonder if Chris Wood's going to start or who's going to start up top. But I expect them to be solid for sure. No problem for the Tricky Trees. They did lose Elliot Anderson. I failed to mention that, but I'm pretty sure they signed a midfielder, in addition to Schlager, who's good on FIFA. Never watched him. But yeah, you guys ever seen their training pitch where it's like underground and then it's fucking sick. I found no evidence of the underground tunnel, so let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments if you are aware of the underground tunnel that I'm speaking of. I could be bullshitting. Next up, I believe it's 9th place. This one, I forgot about them a little bit, but I'm okay with it. I got Leeds. What signings they make? Anybody good? I'm trying to think. Oh, they got James Trafford, keeper. He's good. They just need to stay solid. They kept Stack. Calvert-Lewin needs to keep bagging goals, but I think what needs to happen is Okafor needs to just turn into a beast. They re-signed Brendan Aronson, which is questionable, I think, but I don't know. I don't know about this one, but no European football with Ellen Road. It would be massive for them to finish top half. Oh, and Harry Wilson. They signed Harry Wilson. That makes me feel a little bit better. He'll back some goals for them. That's part of the reason I got Fulham going down. Next up, we got Villa. They got blown up a little bit. They've lost a lot of their squad. Emi Martinez seems to be heading out too. Morgan Rogers, maybe even Ollie Watkins. But I trust fucking Unai. They got Garnacho. eh, But I think they'll be fine. They're in the Champions League, I think. So they'll have to worry about that. So I don't have them any higher than this, but steady Eddie for them. I wouldn't be too concerned. Eighth. No problem. No problem, Unai. Good evening. They also lost Konsa, which is odd because I didn't think Arsenal need him, but Saliba is hurt, I suppose. So that hurts, but I think as long as you have John McGinn, you're good, even though he's a psycho fucking bastard. So what? That's eighth? Seventh. Who do I got in seventh? A lot of teams maybe you wouldn't expect still available. Excuse me. Ooh, we got Liverpool in seventh. I'm surprising myself even. I mean, so Ekitike's hurt, right? They haven't signed anyone yet. I'm sure they're going to sign some people. They signed 2 center backs, which is good. They lost Andy Robertson. I think that's going to hurt. Kirkes is dog meat. But yeah, I don't. Isak just. I got tricked. I don't know if he's physical enough. I think if he's up top alone. So. I don't. Obviously, I think they'll be okay. I have them seventh, but down season for them. Hopefully, they won't fire Iraola if this happens, because I'm not. I don't think it'll be his fault. They've just not made any signings yet, and they sold Curtis Jones too. It's just a weird situation with them. The situation they're in just didn't seem possible whenever they won the title with Slot. What was that, like a year and a half ago? So strange. All right, sixth place. We're on to the European spots. I believe I have Newcastle ship. Yes, I do. I do have the Magpies. People are overly concerned, I think. I don't know about this manager. Never, I just know nothing about him. But I like the signings they made. Nick Pope is ass. They finally moved on from him. Ramsdale is also ass. So they got this new guy. They got Dan Burns still. They got Joel Linton still. They got Harvey Barnes still. They got Voltamata still. They got Asula still. I think they're pretty solid. Lewis Hall, I think, is still on the team and will be. Livramento. Sounds pretty good to me. No European football. Yeah. Sixth. I feel good about that. Maybe even higher. They should be. But I got some other things up my sleeve that I don't. You may be even wondering. Like, I feel like I'm missing a team. Somebody should be there. Boom. Cherries. Marco Rose. He's handsome. I'll pull him up right now. He's just got aura. I think Iraola was important, good manager. But their squad, even after they lost Semenya last year, they were good. Have they lost anyone? No. Ryan's hurt to start the year, but they still have Tyler Adams. They still have Alex Scott. These things could change. But I think they keep the momentum flowing. They've added a few signings. This manager has swag. Fifth. Keep climbing, Cherries. Keep climbing. I love the Vitality Stadium, too. Big vibe. We're on to the Champions League spots. Pardon my poor pronunciation. Or what it was. It might be 5 spots this year. I'm not quite sure how it works. I think it's kind of confusing, I think. But yeah, if you don't know anything about me, I'm a Tottenham fan. I don't have any posters out here, but there are some in my living room. Harry Kane, Dele Alli, Gareth Bale, Hung Sun Min, Lucas Moura, Kieran Trippier, Musa Sissoko, Toby Alderweireld, Jan Vertonghen. I could keep going. Sandro. You want me to keep going? Paulinho. I'll keep going. That's my team. So, fourth for my team. I'm not even going to back it up. I could just... Rafael van der Vaart. Danny Rose. I'll just keep going. Ball. I love ball. Not balls. Next up, we have a rival of Tottenham. I'm out of water. There's 2 left that I didn't list. Which one? Which one will it be? It's Chelsea. I have them having a good season. I don't know why. I don't like Chelsea at all. At all. I almost despise them as much as Arsenal. Not as much, almost. Their signings, I don't. Morgan Rogers is good. That should be good. I like João Pedro. That's what I'm confident in. Their back line should be better without Cucurella. I know he creates goals, but he's a liability. Yeah, I think João Pedro is gonna push another guy for Golden Boot that we haven't talked about, but he's their best player for me. So let's see if he could carry them to the top. We're not gonna see. It just is because I've predicted it. He is gonna lead them to the top four. He's gonna score 20 plus goals. And there's another guy who's going to score 20 plus goals. That guy is Erling Haaland. There are two teams left. It's Arsenal and Manchester City. Who do you prefer? I think the smart man would probably prefer Arsenal right now at this moment. They won 3-0 in the Community Shield. Look dominant. But no Saliba. You got to think about that. Set piece goals, Gabriel gets them. Declan Rice gets them. I don't know. And they have to defend the title. I'm conflicted. But Manchester City lost Pep. Pep's gone. Pep's gone. They lost Rodri and Pep. They're probably fucked. I don't know. It's tough. I really can't choose. The Rodri thing's crazy. Pep's one thing, but I hate Arsenal, so I'm going to convince myself it's going to be City. I think Maresca, he's got to get along with Haaland, right? There's no way they would bring him back if he didn't. So those guys got to mesh. And yeah, Haaland's got to win the Golden Boot. And yeah, I got City to win the title. It's probably not smart money. I think Arsenal might do it, but Haaland's inevitable. He really is. So I would never count him out. So I'm going with City. 100%. City. City, 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 City. I don't... What song do they sing? They sing something about a blue moon. That sounds pretty good. All right, that's my table. Let me know if you're shocked or surprised by anything. I'll come back at the end of the season to address it. It'll probably be bad. See if I have any hot takes. Carrick to get sacked. Sorry, United fans. Hold on, let me think. Okay, I got a couple. Madison to have 10 assists. Bruno to have less than 10 assists. Sorry, United fans, I'm being a dick. Ollie McBurney to have 15 goals. Fuck it. Anything else? Anything else? No, that's all I got. Manager of the season. I'm going to go with Marco Rose, the handsome bastard. All right, like, subscribe. Thank you. Peace.